What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Listen, I had to put the hair back because it was bothering me, bitch. So we are back again for another episode review of the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 6, episode 3, Jiminy Crickets. Okay, so we get into the episode, and I'm mad they started off with Robin because y'all just ain't here for the bullshit that y'all think she doing. I truly feel like Robin is in a stage of depression. A lot of people went through depression. I'm not a clinical doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. So I can't, give a diagnosis. But she's giving off symptoms. And plus, the bitch ain't really got shit else to do. I'm just fucking saying. Because, I saw a lot of me in her when I went, bitch, let me tell you something. When this pandemic shit started and we went into quarantine, I was really upset that we had to go to work. And then when we didn't go to work, I was kind of upset because I didn't know if we was ever going to go back to work, and it was worrying me. And at the same time, I just lost, like she said, lost all fucking motivation. Like when I say sleeping late, and going to bed late, my sleep schedule and everything was just off. I didn't really want to do anything. Truth be told, I didn't even want to come on here and record during that time. That was my only reason on most days to get up, was to do a video, because at that time a lot of the shows had already went down. It was like, when are we coming back with some new shows or whatever? So it was just like, fuck it. But in this case, I guess people probably gonna judge her because of the fact that she has kids, and depression doesn't miss anybody. Okay, whether you got kids, whether you're running a business or whatever, it can take you out at any moment, no matter what. And it's the fact that, Juan, you're her husband. Why don't you pick up the slack and inquire about these things to see if something is deeper going on, instead of just getting pissed off at her because, in your mind, in Juan's mind, she's lacking responsibility because, all technically speaking, all she got to do is take care of the kids. But truth be told, she did it right with at least one put the alarm on. I said, the little boy didn't even wake up and wash his ass. He just said, let me wake up at the 2 minutes before I go to school and just wipe the crust out my eyes and log on. That's it. Now let me tell you something, Robin. Even when I was in my lowest, I still put my damn alarm clock on to wake up if I needed to do something that's important. Baby girl, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. What you should have did was, you should have at least gave them 30 minutes, okay? That means that them kids didn't eat. You ain't fixed them nothing. Or at least one didn't fix them nothing to eat. Bitch, okay. I mean, depression hits in different ways, and it affects people differently. But, I'm going to ask Juan not to just get so upset at her and frustrated at her right away. Like, inquire about what's going on with your wife, because it's probably something deeper. But at the same time, it is Robin. And what else do she got to do? Okay? Cardi even got reprimanded. I mean, anyway, kids ain't gonna keep their schedule, especially they short like that. They're young like that. They're not gonna keep on their own schedule. Robin, you gotta do a little bit better. You gotta force yourself sometimes. I had to force myself, and like I said, it comes differently. Everybody works it differently. But, Juan, inquire about the woman that you claim to love. I'm just saying. Moving on from that, God damn it. I said, why they start this episode on like this, okay? Ray, y'all know I get so goddamn nervous when I see Ray doing any type of manual labor. I said, bitch, Karen, if you don't get your ass up. Ray was in the back. He was like, oh my God, I'm about to drop it. Oh. I said, oh no, Raymond. Karen, get up and help him move that vase. The vase probably weighed 1 pound, but he couldn't pick it up. He was struggling with it. I said, his knees are about to buckle. What is going on? It looked like his back locked up and everything, and all his joints just said clink. And I was just like, Karen is sitting there like this. The lighting is not good. You know what I'm saying? You look a little bit yellow right there. How I look and all this stuff. I said, your man about to pass the fuck out, and you worried about the lighting and how you look. Girl, okay. Meanwhile, Ray, he pushed through it. I was like, thank God, she doing a little Zoom thing with some customers for LaDame. She said she's been working on LaDame for the past 5 years. She's been doing the perfume. Now she got the hairline. She introduced some new ones, Kimmy Queen, laceless, or I should say glueless wigs or whatever. You can wear at night, you can wear a day, and all that stuff. Woo, woo, woo. Here go Ray. I like Queen. I said, Ray, we didn't ask that. We didn't ask any of that. I'm gonna have to be on here and do these Zooms because I'm getting used to it. I said no, no right, no right. But it's okay. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was up to. Then we get Giselle and Ashley. Giselle is at this little coffee shop or whatever, and she's meeting up with Ashley. And basically Ashley about to bust. Okay, you know, Giselle has a little bit of concern about how she's gonna be doing during this pregnancy, whether or not she's gonna have some help, and mainly about Michael. Is he's gonna be there? Do she trust Michael? And truth be told, any other time I think I probably would have been annoyed with Giselle asking these questions, but because it's fucking Michael, I feel as though it was right, because we all had them same damn questions like, bitch, you really trust him enough? Because look what he did the last time. Every fucking time you got pregnant, I mean, it's only been once, but it's always been a scandal when you saw how he worked, and what he did when you got pregnant the first time and all that shit. And after that, what happened? And she was like, you know, I'm pretty confident, you know, things are going to be a little bit different and all this stuff and woo woo. I said, all right, if you feel that confident in your man, better you, because we don't. Because bitch, we don't. Okay. Then, you know, Ashley had to be the bone carrier and tell Giselle what happened at the party with Karen. She was like, oh, the party was actually cute. Okay, we had a lot of fun, you know. But then what happened was Mia, she wound up saying that, you know, she really wasn't feeling Giselle after she heard that comment about you wishing death on Ray. And, you know, it's just like she's just not really understanding or not really here for you like that. And Giselle was like, wait a minute. Now see, Mia, you looking a little, that's why I said I was on the fence about you. I don't like you and I don't dislike you yet. But I'm neutral at this point because, you know, I'm seeing a lot of flip-flop and shit. At one point, you on Karen's side, then you on Giselle's side. But then you say you on Karen's side, you're not talking about them. But then Giselle said you still sending text messages and telling them happy Valentine's Day and all this stuff. Look at all them damn text messages she sent them. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, and so Giselle is a little confused at this. So, you know, she's trying to figure out what the fuck is she too, a flip-flopper. And, you know, Ashley had to tell her about the fact that she had 3 C-sections and, you know, sections, and, you know, trying to figure out what the reason for that was. And, you know, if she had 3 C-sections, why did she need the clip done? That sound like some porn star stuff, you know. And I'm just like, girl, they basically said her shit was loose. That's what they basically trying to say, that the bitch shit is loose, okay? Because that's basically what she kind of saying. Because it don't make sense why you need your clit loose. Bitch, you really letting that old man pound you that much? I don't believe it. It be some... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But anyway, moving on from that, Giselle wants to throw Ashley some party or whatever to pamper her. And she didn't want to invite Karen, but since Ashley insisted on inviting Karen because Karen has been there throughout her pregnancy, you know, she said, okay, she can come. And she was like, do you want me to invite Mia? Giselle was on the fence about it, but, you know, Ashley said go ahead and invite her, like, so that they can truly get to feel for her and see who she is. I said, yeah, invite her so some shit can start, because I'm ready for it. So, Robin, I said, we seeing too much of Robin already, girl. I ain't used to this. Bitch, I ain't used to this. But Robin actually doing some work, okay? She like, listen, bitch, I don't lay in the bed all goddamn day. I do got a business to do. And, bitch, I'm behind in that shit, too. So, bear with me. That's how Robin basically is. You know, she got this girl that's her friend named Askala. I said, oh, my God, she's really pretty. And I knew right off the way, I said she either had to been Somalian or Ethiopian. And then she confirmed that she was Ethiopian. I was like, see, I knew. But anyway, they up in there working and doing all this stuff. You know, she got like 350 back orders that she needs to send out and shit. You know, she's like, business is booming. The thing with Robin, I feel, is Robin starts stuff, but she don't know how to finish it, or she don't know how to follow through with it. You know what I'm saying? And devote her whole time and energy to it. You know, that's what it is with Robin. truth be told, you could say that she kind of lazy a little bit, but at the same time, this is a pandemic. I don't know what's going on with the bitch, but at the same time, she trying to move her stuff from, I guess, her home to a bigger place and get another bigger place because she didn't expect this big influx of orders to come in. And then they added clothing, merchandise to the whole line as well. You got Wendy coming down there. Wendy and the Scholar, they have kinship because they're both African ladies. So, Wendy's Nigerian, the Scholar's Ethiopian. And, Robin invites Escala to the little pamper thing with Ashley, okay? And I was like, so is Escala about to be a part of the show now? Is she's also a new girl? Okay. But at the same time, we get Mia. She's over there, with her husband, and she gets to talking about what went down between her and Wendy at the party the other day, and how basically she feels as though, Wendy got too much control over Eddie, okay? Wendy is wound a little bit too tight, and she needs to let that man do what that man gonna do, acting like that man don't want to be attracted to nobody. And she was like, the last time I had somebody hold a tight leash on me like that, I had to divorce him. I mean, granted, I get it, but at the same time, Mia is coming off like I don't know. I can't put my finger on it yet because, like, the shit that Wendy called out is valid, but some of the stuff that Mia said about Wendy can also be valid too. And what I'm not trying to make this come out to, and I pray that it don't come out to, is you got Mia, this light girl, and then you got Wendy, a dark skinned girl. I don't want it to be a light versus dark thing. I really don't want it to be a colorism issue. Because it can easily go there. It can easily fucking go there. And I don't want that to happen. I just want people to be able to call each other out on their bullshit and let it be facts. That's it, okay? But at the same time, they both were saying some factual shit about each other. That's how I'm gonna put it, okay? Wendy had to tell Robin what happened. She was putting her hands up like this, and I'm trying to be Zen Wen, okay? And she's saying all of this stuff, and, she's talking about how Giselle is a flip-flop. No, Giselle is bad, or she's not really here for Giselle because of what she did, and she thought she had a good heart, but now she's looking at her because of what she said. And it's like, but at one point you was here for, but then you was here for Karen. Now you not here for, but now you're here for Karen. It's a mess, okay? And Robin, she just a little confused by it. Robin confused by everything. But, her whole thing about this whole situation is when the party happened at Wendy's house, when it comes to when it comes to Karen. Because Wendy did ask why she didn't come to the little party that Karen threw. And she said, basically, because Wine didn't want to, so what the fuck would I gonna come there for? Okay, fine. If that's what you want to say, it's your excuse. That's what you gonna say your excuse is. And Wine really didn't want to go. We heard that. He said, no, I ain't going to that shit. He ain't want to be bothered, and that's understandable. But at the same time, Robin still feels some way about the fact that when Karen was saying some stuff, about Giselle, she felt like Wendy, she's not understanding where Wendy is coming from, okay? Because she was just telling Robin to be quiet and just let Giselle and Karen do their thing or whatever. She wasn't trying to stop Karen. She was like, basically, this is a new Wendy. If Wendy from last year, she would have been 100% on Giselle's side. And she was mostly on Giselle's side last year because she had not really had a conversation with Karen. She didn't know Karen like that because she felt Karen had an issue with her, and Karen did have an imaginary issue with her. Karen just did not fuck with Wendy like that, okay? But now they sat down, and now she's here for both of the ladies for the time being. And so therefore, like she said, this is my home, okay? And I'm just trying to cut the bullshit because y'all is in my home. That's understandable. Also, let me get you together for a second, Robin. You up here talking about something when Karen attacked Giselle. Karen didn't attack Giselle, okay? You said that as if Karen came out of nowhere and just started calling Giselle all type of fucked up names and it wasn't warranted. No, Giselle popped that conversation off, okay? Giselle came at Karen first, and if you don't believe it, go back and run the tape from episode 1, okay? You go do that. Giselle popped that shit off, all right? Karen retaliated. What the fuck Karen looked like or anybody else looked like after somebody said, I'm gonna put your business out here about your taxes, about the affairs, about this and about that, and not gonna sit there and just not say nothing? No, I'm gonna say something that's gonna hurt you because you obviously trying to hurt me, so therefore let me say something to hurt your ass back. So let's stop playing. Let's stop playing dumb, Robin. Wake your ass up, bitch. Okay? I'm just saying. Like get from underneath you all up underneath the hood of goddamn Robin's clit. I mean Giselle's, bitch. You all up underneath there, okay? Like, pull that bitch back and see the light, okay? Because you just doing too fucking much. And Wendy, bitch, this candle line, I had to give it to Robin because Robin was like, wait a minute. First of all, you was a professor, then you was a commentator, now you want to do candles and shit? Like, oh, okay, that's what you gonna do. That's what you gonna do. I'm a little confused right about now, but hey. Cool. Then we get to Candace, and she helping out with the kids and talking to Chris, and she was like, my mom, if she would have seen these alcohol stuff, whatever, she'll be talking about you drinking during the day and shit like that. Next thing you know, Miss Dorothy called, okay, and she up there gonna say to Chris, you drinking during the day? I said, what's wrong with taking a drink? He ain't getting drunk, but all right, And so she trying to see what's going on with Candace, how everything's going. Bitch, Candace said, oh, let me tell you this. So she is gonna meet up with Karen and have a little tea or something with her. And of course, Mama was like, you gotta be careful. And Candace, baby girl, I need you to get over this stepping stone. I really need Karen to do whatever she got to I guess fit your mode so you can shut the fuck up, because I'm so tired of it. I am so tired of it. You are bringing this shit from last season into this season, and the bitch ain't even here no more, okay? Like, girl, let it the fuck go, okay? You need to hear, I'm sorry, Karen was for both of y'all asses, all right? Because both y'all asses was fucking wrong at one particular point or another, okay? And that's just it. All right? Let it the fuck go, bitch. Damn, okay? But either way, she told her, Mom, Chris is going to be my manager for my music. And she was like, good luck with that. Mama, why you being so passive aggressive? Because it's like, when husbands or family members or whatever, they start managing people, that's in their family or they spouses or whatever, they quit their job, and next thing you know, they're going to be managing all your money. See, I don't like the fact that you're trying to make it seem like Chris has some material motives. I said that's exactly what Dot is trying to say. Dot trying to say that man trying to live up off you. Chris ain't got no job like he used to, because they had to sell the restaurant, and so he teaching classes and shit like that. I guess cooking classes or whatever, but other than that, what else is he doing? He managing Candace now. I don't know. Maybe Dorothy got a point to be on the lookout. I don't know. But truth be told, maybe Chris is what Candace need. Who knows? So Wendy goes over to Karen's house. Karen looked like she got that store-bought sushi. It was all clumped together. But girl, anyway, she go over Karen's house, and she want to talk to her because Karen is a businesswoman. I guess she's successful at it, and her and Karen are cool now, so she kind of admire her business ethics. So let me go over here and let me talk to her about my candle line and all this stuff. Wendy said, bitch, she want to be the Black Martha Stewart. That's cute or whatever, but Wendy, since the fuck when? Girl, I mean, I don't want to come down on people's dreams and hopes and stuff like that, but it just seems so out of left field that Wendy all of a sudden wanted to go to Home Essential. This lady has been, been political commentary and this professor at John Hopkins, and you notice that she hasn't mentioned her 4 degrees yet. And I'm just like, who spoke to you last season to tell you if you come back, don't bring that shit up and you need to come with something else, okay? And the best thing you could come with was being a home essential, having a home essential line. I mean, it's cute, it's doable, but her thing is she's scared. She's scared, and truth be told, that's how everybody is when they come to business and stuff, and you want to put something out there on the market. That's probably why I haven't done certain stuff. People be asking when you gonna put out some little merchandise or whatever for your line, for your brand and all that stuff. I'm scared to do that shit, okay? I don't, I'm the logistics, the business side, even though I have my business degree, girl, I sound like Wendy. I know all about that shit, but I'm just a little scared to do it, okay? So it's understandable. She go up there, she's talking to Karen about it. Karen and her, they're cool, and Karen giving her advice. She was like, I'm gonna give you the real. So do you got a business partner? Eddie. Do you got a business plan? Yes, I've been working on it, okay? Do you got a product? Yeah, here it is. And she said, whatever your budget is, double that bitch, okay? Which makes sense, because you always need to be prepared just in case something happens, all right? And so at this point, she showed her the candle box, and she was a little scared what Karen might think. And so when she saw it, she was like, okay, yes, this is classy, this is good, the candle smells great, but what will make this stand out? How do you get this out onto the market to let people know that this is your candle and that they need to come and get this candle? Because at this moment, they don't know what it is and probably don't even know how to pronounce it, unfortunately. And she was like, that's what she's scared about. She's fearful about it, and that's natural. Karen is just being there. And I do like the fact that, we're seeing them actually working on their businesses. Even Robin, bitch, she talked about embellish, regardless of what we want to say about the girl. She talked about the shit, and obviously it looked like it's being successful and she doing something with it. Seeing Karen work on her business, seeing Wendy work on her business. See, I like this part of the Real Housewives. I don't care if it may be boring to some of y'all, but bitch, I like seeing this shit, okay? I like seeing the girls come together, mix in a little petty, a little drama, but also mix in some work and some good deeds and stuff. And that is what was going on. That was a cool little moment that they had with each other. Mia, on the other hand, she's talking to her husband about the fact that, first of all, she tells us about her older son, Joshua. I think his name is Joshua. And how his father and all of them, they're like a blended family. And they're all cool. First of all, on certain angles of the pictures of Tim, the boy's father, he looks kind of like Wayne Brady, but obviously Mia got a thing for bald-headed men. I was like, okay, Mia, you got a type, You ain't got an age type, but you got a type. But anyway, they're all cool, and I love that. I love when people can get together who have children from another family, children from a previous relationship, and they can come together and all be one. I love that. No drama, and it probably took a minute to get there, but still, it looks like everything is okay. But Mia is dealing with the fact that, she's supposed to be meeting up with her mom, and her mother, her birth mother, and her really don't have that much of a relationship, and that's all that it goes to, is that she knows that that's her birth mother. Because she was put into foster care because her mother and her father were having drug issues, and ain't no telling what Mia went through in foster care. And she said she went to rehab, and she used to write letters to her mom in rehab, and she said she never heard anything back, and she don't know if it's because she never got the letters, or if she got the letters and the letters were never sent back to her, like her response was never sent back to her because she never received anything back. And she recalled a moment where it was Christmas Eve, and she was waiting on her mama to come and get her, and she never showed up, so she was just laying on the floor crying. She was 6 years old. That shit sticks with you. That's childhood fucking trauma. And that probably explains the reason why Mia does a lot of the shit that she does, and motivate her to be this boss that she wants to keep on proclaiming that she is. And probably the reason why she probably got daddy issues, that she with this old ass man. I'm just saying it. childhood will fuck you up. And parents need to understand that. Okay? Kids will see all this shit and they take it in. They may not say nothing in, they may not act out then, but it'll affect them later on in life. It always happens. But yeah, Mia is, worried about this meeting with her mom, and she just want her mother to admit the hurt and acknowledge the hurt that she felt, okay, and that she brought up on her, and I hope she get it. 9 out of 10 she probably won't, but I hope she get what she looking for. We seen a lot of Kenya tried to get the same thing from her mom, and that didn't work too well. I don't want that to be another situation like that, because regardless of how y'all feel about Kenya, that shit was fucked up. That shit was fucked up, and I felt bad for her. I really did. But yeah, I hope it work out. Candace, ma'am, get over it. Get over it. And I know somebody gonna be like, you can't tell a person to get over what hurt them. And that's not what I'm telling her to get over. I'm telling her to get over the fact that you want Karen to say exactly what it is that you want, or you think, or you feel that she should say. Karen is saying exactly how she feels, okay? And no matter what is going on, it is not going to change her mind, all right? Because that is what being real is. I'm not going to sway to you just so I can spare your feelings or whatever when I don't feel the exact same way. Karen comes over, you expect it for her to sit there and say, I'm so sorry that I chose to stay neutral. I'm so sorry that I didn't go to your side 100%. And if I could have did it differently, I would have did it differently, and I would have been 100% on your side. And that's what you want. You wanted her to grovel at your feet, and it's just not going to happen, because that is not real life. And truth be told, if I am friends with both parties that are beefing with each other, I'm going to be that neutral party, because don't tell me shit about this person, and I'm not going to tell you shit about that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Whatever y'all got going on, don't give it to me. And it is 100% possible to do that. And you need to understand that that's what happens, okay? That is some mature ass shit. She does not have to pick a side when she feels that both of y'all was in the fucking wrong. Both of y'all was in the fucking wrong, okay? You were in the wrong. Monique was more in the wrong, okay? But she was both friends with y'all. She can't just drop a friend if she don't want to drop a friend. She reprimanded Monique. She told you what it was. It is what it is. And she stood in what she said. And you now don't trust her. You don't think y'all gonna be as close as you can, but you can still kiki with her. Oh, the fuck well. Candace, you're spoiled. That's all that it is. You're spoiled, and you want things to happen the way that you want them to happen. And that is not how life goes. That is not how life goes. And I'm sorry for the people that love Candace so goddamn much. This is my opinion. You can have different opinions. You're not going to change minds, just like you didn't change Karen. And I'm not even team Karen like that. But in this situation, I understand the being neutral part. I'm going to call your ass out, and I'm going to call your ass out, and then I'm going to be done with it. You not going to force my grown ass to pick a fucking side. Hell the fuck no. Hell the fuck no. You got mouth shit through hands. She was way more. I told that bitch, you shouldn't have put your hands on that bitch. I understand your hurt, and I understand your pain from this, and it's very much fucked up what she did. And that's exactly what I told her ass. What else you want me to say? Oh, I'm 100% on your side, and I'm never going to talk to this bitch again? No, it's not going to happen, because no offense was done to me. It was done to you. So if you feel like you can't talk to her, that's fine. It's not going to affect me none. That's still going to be my homegirl to a certain extent, but I'm not going to take to her. I'm not going to talk to her about anything that's going on with you. She not going to talk to me about anything that's going on with us. And I'm not finna be doing all that shit, okay? No. Neutral. And it can't happen. Bitch, like, I don't want to get upset about it. I don't want to get all up into it, but I just want Candace to grow up. I want Candace to grow up and let this go, because like Karen said, you seem like you found a peace about yourself. And truth be told, you do seem lighter this season. You do seem lighter this season. You do seem a little bit more happy. And it's just this one thing that is you got keep on letting nag you, okay? And it's up to you to let it go. You don't trust Karen, let that shit go and move on. Karen ain't budging. You ain't budging. Let it go. Release, relate, relent. There you go. And move the fuck on. Quit expecting so much out of people. Then you won't be disappointed. That's all I gotta say about that. So it's time for Ashley's little pamper event. Giselle is getting ready. Candace is the first one that's there. Of course, she has to tell Giselle that she met up with Karen and how it went. And basically she didn't get the reaction that she thought she was gonna get. And of course, Giselle is in her feelings talking about something that's fucked up. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about what you feel, Giselle. Okay? You ain't got no reason to be pissed off at no goddamn body. Alright? So you shut the fuck up. Then we move on to everybody starts showing up. Ascala, Wendy. Girl, Wendy kept on feeling her titties. I was here for it, but I was also just like Giselle said, bitch, if you put your hands on your titty one more time, we see it, we get it, okay? And so, Karen came in there and she said, bitch, I'm not saying anything to goddamn Giselle. I said, I know that's right. Pay that whole dust. If I don't fuck with you, I can be in the same room with you and not see you at the same time. You can literally be sitting right next to me and I don't see you. Okay? That's how these girls need to learn how to be. Robin showed up. Bitch, let me tell you something. Robin was the third person there. She was either the second or the third person there after Candace. Bitch, you will show up for a good time, but you can't show up for... Let me shut up. Because now I'm finna start sounding like y'all asses. Because I'm trying to give her leeway with this possible depression shit. But bitch, you will show up on time for this shit. But okay, she probably will get docked. That's probably what it is. She probably will get docked. So she said, bitch, let me show up when I'm supposed to show up. And so everybody get there. Mia gets there. Wendy talking about something. She'll give Wendy. She's into giving Mia a second chance and getting to know her and stuff like that. Ascala, did they say Ascala had just gave birth like 2 months ago or some shit? I said, bitch, what? All right, come on. You couldn't tell shit if that's what they said. I know somebody just said they gave birth 2 months ago. But either way, Giselle came up with a cute little game to play. They blew up some bellies, pregnant bellies, and they had to figure out who belonged to which belly. Bitch, when they said, that's Karen belly right there, look at the timestamp. I don't know why it made me laugh, but that shit made me laugh. And then the one with Candace, and she was like, she wasn't pregnant. Everybody else had big belly. She had a flat stomach. She said, I was pregnant with possibilities. That was cute. I like that. But at this time, Ashley's about to go out and get her little spa treatment. Her and the scholar, they took her out. Candace. I don't even understand why Candace is there, because Candace don't fuck with Ashley like that. She even said in his confessionals, I'm gonna just keep my mouth quiet. I said that's the best you can do right about now, okay? Just keep it on mute. You ain't got nothing nice to say, just keep it on mute. She said the bitch is pregnant, so hey, fuck it. So she was talking, not Wendy, but Mia and Karen was talking, and she was just trying to understand. She was like, is everything okay, between you and Wendy? You had a good time at the event the other day, right? She was like, yes, is everything okay with you and Wendy? And she was like, I mean, we can address it if we want to right now, Wendy. Baby... Miss Wendy. What's going on, girlfriend? Okay, because you gave a lot of energy for somebody that claimed to be Zen Wen. Mama, it's them titties getting to your head. You came off a little mean girlish. Okay, mama girl. I don't understand what's happening, because Miss Mia said, now, when I was at the event, and then we got into it a little bit, and I was talking with my hands. See, I talk with my hands, and you said don't come for me or don't put your hands on my face and stuff like that. But see, you have to understand that I talk with my hands. Okay, I talk with my hands too, and you came for me. But if I didn't stand for you, you don't come for me. Now, see, I am Zen Win, and I have time today, Miss Mia. Tick tock. Girl, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? When did that? You gave a little bit too much fucking energy. Are you okay? Like, I'm starting to think what Mia is saying is everything all right at home, baby girl, because you got a lot of vitriol built up for this lady. For what? For fucking what? It's just a lot, Wendy. I said you ain't have to snap off on that lady like that. She wasn't giving that same type of energy. Girl, what's going on? Let us know. Wendy, full of shit. You're full of shit. Okay, I'm just going to have to call it like I said. Baby girl, you may look good in my eyes, but what you just pulled right about now, bitch, that was some fuck shit, okay? And you goddamn know it. And you kept it going, okay? Bitch, Mia is trying to explain herself, and you keep talking over her, trying to shut her down as if you don't want nothing to come out that she's saying. And then Mia was like, see, bitch, the problem is you ain't happy at home or something going on. She was like, no, the problem is that you're not happy with yourself, okay? Because I got time, Zen Win. And everybody looking like, girl, where's all this shit coming from? Even Candace had to tell this girl, listen, I don't want you to make yourself get like pressed and your buttons pushed by Mia. Oh no, I'm not pressed. I'm not pushed. I'm good. I'm great. You're not. You're not. If you're giving all of that energy, you're not great. You're not good. And that girl press your buttons for whatever reason. You just don't like Mia, okay? And it was a mess. Karen talking to me and trying to see what's going on. We gonna fast forward. Everybody get their massages. Okay, while they sitting there, a scholar, because Ashley came out there. Karen was like, when you had a baby, we gonna get together, we gonna kiki, and we gonna have some fireballs, okay? And Ashley said, can we get that in writing? And she was like, sure enough. Okay, a scholar said, so wait a minute. I heard that, it was said that you have a drinking problem, like you drink a lot. I said, oh my God, a scholar, shut the fuck up, bitch. We ain't asked you to say that, okay? And meanwhile, they play it back. It was Robin who said it. We remember when she said that. And Karen was like, first of all, I think that is reckless and that is dangerous to put out there that anybody is an alcoholic or whatever. Mind you, she just called Giselle that. Mind you, Ashley kind of implied that about Monique a few seasons ago. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, they implied that about Ashley. Everybody has been called the goddamn alcoholic on this damn show. Okay, so now you pump the brakes when it comes to you. Okay, I ain't saying Karen got an alcohol problem, but you likes the liquor just as well as everybody else does. Okay, and so at this point, she talking about something. I call the girls when I'm having fun and partying, and be on the phone for hours. Ashley said that like she wanted to say something, but she said, bitch, let me just shut the fuck up. Candace is over there chuckling to herself and said, bitch, let me just shut the fuck up because we ain't in that position right now, but the bitch lying. Okay, so hey, it is what it is. At this point, Mia starts to tell exactly how she got hooked up with Gordon. Okay, she was working at this club. She was a bartender, but then she later became a stripper. She said it wasn't a strip club that had poles or whatever, but they dressed in gowns. I said, bitch, I ain't never been to a strip club like that. Okay, no, the strip clubs I go to, they ass be out, coochie be out, titties be out, jiggling in my face. That's what they be doing. Throw them dollars, bitch. Spread it open. Let me see it clap. Okay? And Ashley was like, now I done been through clubs like that, but in order for them to have gowns on, you advertising something that might be out. The puss or the ass or the titties. Something's gonna be out to get that money and to get that man to come to your ass. Cause Mia talking about something. Well, all they wanted to do sometimes is just to have a conversation. They didn't really want me to take my clothes off. I said, Mia girl, somebody said so. Escort. She was like, yeah, escorting, but that implies, sleeping with him, and I never slept with him or some shit like that. I'm sitting here like, okay, Mia. Karen said, I was thinking about putting a pole up in my house and letting her show me how to do it. I said, no, Karen, we don't want to know that. That's the image that we did not need to see. Okay. Giselle said, bitch, I'm about to get out. Of course, Karen had to say something about that. She comes early. She leaves early. She's not a good host. She's not a good wig wearer. Mind you, Karen wig was fucked up in that goddamn confession while she was saying that. I said, girl... That's like me talking about somebody fucking hair right now and my shit ain't even together. Bitch, come on. It was funny to me. But, a scholar said a prayer for, Ashley to have a safe delivery. But that was the end of the episode. It was cute. Y'all tell me how y'all felt. So far, I'm going to be honest. These 3 episodes have kept me entertained. Okay? That's why y'all getting longer videos because I'm thoroughly entertained. But y'all tell me how y'all felt and I'll see y'all later. Peace.